Welcome once again. This is Grace Manzi. In the video today, I'll be showing you how to make a maxi full circle skirt using Ankara fabric. Before we get into the video, I just want to thank the subscribers of this channel, those who liked, those who shared the videos, even taking time to watch my videos. Thank you so much, and may God richly bless you. If you are watching me for the first time, today is your day. Just hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you don't miss out on any of the videos coming up on this channel. Now let's get straight into the video. You are going to need 6 yards of Ankara fabric, a pair of scissors, a pen and paper to do some calculations, a chalk, some interfacing for the waistband, some pins, and your tape measure. For measurements and calculations, you need to know that this sign here stands for pi and it's equal to 3.14. So for circle calculations, to get the radius of a full circle skirt, you divide your waistline measurement by 2 pi. And for a half circle skirt, you divide your waistline measurement by pi. So all you need for this maxi full circle skirt is your waistline measurement and the skirt length. Now here is the answer to the question: how do I use 6 yards of Ankara fabric to make a full circle skirt, a maxi full circle skirt? First, you divide your waistline measurement by 2, and in my case I get 18. Okay, next you add 1 inch for sewing allowance, because you are going to cut up 2 pieces. Okay, and then you join them together to make the full circle. So number 3, you are going to use a half circle calculation for radius. Okay, so I'm going to use 19 as my circumference and divide it by 3.14, which is pi, and I get 6.05. So when I'm making the skirt, I'm just going to use 6 inches. Okay, number 4, I'm going to cut 2 pieces, okay, of the half circle skirts from this calculation here. Okay, and I'll be using the 6-inch radius. And then finally, after cutting out the 2 pieces, I'm going to join the 2 to make a full circle skirt. Okay, I hope you understand. That's how I'm going to make the skirt. Now let's go to the fabric. Okay, as you can see, my table is not very big to accommodate all the 6 yards. So the rest of the fabric is at the bottom here. Okay, so the first thing you do is to add your radius to your skirt length. In my case is 38 plus 6 inches, which is my radius, and I get 44. I also add 1 inch for sewing allowance, and I get 45. Okay, so this is what I folded back here. Okay, let me measure it so that you can see. Okay, there you go, 45 inches. Right, so that's what you do first. Okay, the next thing you are going to do is to grab this corner, okay, and fold the fabric as I am doing here. Can you see that? Okay, now after folding your fabric like that, what you are going to do next is to measure your radius on this corner here. Okay, so from that corner I'm going to measure 6 inches and mark. You know the drill by now of doing a circle skirt. Okay, then I join those points. So that's the waistline of our skirt. The next thing I'm going to do is to measure 39 inches from that radius line, okay? So from that point here to 39 inches, that's exactly where my fabric ends here, okay? I carry on measuring 39 inches. I go ahead and join those points. Okay, now you've got your skirt length here and your radius line there. The next thing you are going to do is to cut it out. So basically what I've done here is just cutting half of the skirt, okay? So this is half of my full circle skirt. That's the waistline here, okay? And that's the hem down there, okay? So let's get on to the next half. The next half, you grab the remainder of your 6 yards of Ankara fabric, okay? As you can see, I'm turning it round. Okay, you come to the end. Okay, once you've done that, you repeat the same process. Start by folding back 45 inches. Okay, I have 45 inches now. The next thing you are going to do to fold the fabric in the same manner that I did with the front piece, okay? We can call that one the front, and now this is the back, okay? Can you see that? We have enough fabric here left over, okay? This is what is left of the 6 yards, which I'm going to use for the waistband and also for the pocket. Once I've done cutting out the back, as you can see, okay, the next thing is I'm going to open it up and fold it in half, like what I've done here, okay? So this is the open end and that's the folded end. So I'm going to cut out this end here to make it the center back, because I'm going to have a seam at the back and side pockets, okay? Right, make sure you mark it clearly, center back, okay? On the wrong side of the fabric, okay? Turn it over and mark this side as well. Okay, so that's the back and front pieces done. So I've cut out the pockets You have got to cut 4 pieces of them. If you check in my previous video of the half circle skirt with pockets, okay, you can see how I cut out the pockets. I also have the waistband, okay, which is basically that the waistband width times 2 plus 1 inch sewing allowance, and also the length is your waistline measurement plus 4 inches, okay. And I've done the interfacing as well. I'm going to iron it on. And then I've got the skirt front and the skirt back pieces. And so that means I'm ready to start sewing. Start by pinning the back 2 pieces together, right side facing, and 7 inches down from the waistline, pin in place, okay? And join the 2 using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Once the seam is done, you open it as I have done, okay, and neaten it the way you can, either zigzag or overlocker if you have one, okay. So the 7 inches that you left up here is for the zipper, so the next stage is attaching the zip, okay, right. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, the zip is done, as you can see, right. So the next thing you are going to do is to turn over your skirt to the right side, okay. Measure 3.5 inches from the waistline, like that, okay, 3.5 inches, and mark. Do the same on the other side as well as the front, so that you can attach your pockets. So to attach your pockets with right side facing, okay, you've got 4 pieces of your pockets here. So what you do is you take your piece right side facing and attach it like that. Can you see? This is the right side of the skirt, okay. So we are going to attach your pockets. Do the same with all the 4 pieces of your pockets, okay. That's what I'm going to be doing now. Once all the 4 pockets are attached, the next thing you're going to do is to sew them using 1/4 inch sewing allowance, okay, and also overlock just between those 2 points, okay. So that's what I'll be doing next. The next thing you are going to do is to join the front and the back pieces like this, okay. This is just one side. You pin all the way down, you join the 2 pockets, you pin around the pockets, as you can see. You come down here, you pin, and then you pin all the way down to the hem, okay. And then the next thing is use 1/2 inch sewing allowance, stitch from the waistline, come down here, turn around the pocket, still using 1/2 inch sewing allowance all the way to the hem, okay. And then you overlock. That will be a side seam done, okay. So the next thing after that is just the waistband and the hem, okay. I've done so many skirts on my previous videos, and I thank you so much for you like that half circle skirt video. It's detailed. So after doing the waistband and the hem, I'll show you how the skirt is going to come out, okay. Here is the finished skirt, all right, with the side pockets. As you can see, it really came out nice. And as usual, I'm going to try it on so you can see. I can't wait to put on this one. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.